beloved Bensley. Welcome to Chow Time. I am in the village of Soajo in the northwestern corner of Portugal. And it is here that I first had the most fabulous walnut cake. And so that's what's on the menu today. I've added my own touch. We're going to add a port wine icing. You'll love this recipe. But first I thought I'd show you a little bit of this amazing little stone village, Soajo. About 1,000 people live in this granite village of twisting narrow lanes, and they have maintained their centuries-old traditional farming heritage. Soajo is famous for their 24 tomb-like stone granaries from the 17th and 18th centuries that peer over the mountains at the edge of the village. Some farmers still use them to protect their grain, and they believe the crosses bless their crops. And bless their walnut cakes, because they are absolutely delicious. And I can't wait to share this recipe with you. We're going to start over here at the food processor. And the first thing we're going to do is put a stick of butter in there. Then we're going to add 3/4 of a cup of brown sugar. One egg. A half a teaspoon of vanilla extract. 2 tablespoons of milk. And 2 tablespoons of port wine. This happens to be ruby port, but you can also use tawny port or even white port. So 2 tablespoons go in there. And we're just going to cream everything together. Okay, now I'm going to come over here, and in a decent-sized bowl, I'm going to put my dry ingredients. I have a cup of finely chopped walnuts. That goes in the bowl. 6 tablespoons of flour. And a half a teaspoon of baking soda. Mix those together. And then I'm going to add my butter mixture. Combine that well. I have prepared a 10-inch pie plate. A little bit of butter on the bottom and a dustpan of flour. And this is where the batter goes. Spread that out evenly. And then we're going to put this in a 350-degree oven for 20 to 25 minutes until, you do the old toothpick trick and the toothpick comes out clean. While that is baking, I'm going to combine a cup of powdered sugar, a tablespoon and a half of softened butter, and 2 tablespoons of port wine. Get that butter incorporated into that sugar and that port wine. Now this is the port wine glaze that we're going to put over the walnut cake. And I could just eat this by itself by the spoonful. There we go. Perfect. Now the minute it comes out of the oven, we're going to take another tablespoon or so worth of port, and we're going to brush it on top. That is just going to soak right in and add even more flavor. And then after this cools down just a little bit more, we're going to put the port wine icing on it. The warmth from the cake will melt the icing a little bit. Best icing ever. And then I always like to decorate it with a few walnuts. Then I'm going to put it on a pretty plate. I like to leave it in the pie plate when I serve it because it's a very thin, dense cake, and I don't want to take a chance breaking it. So I just leave it in the pie plate. This is best served just slightly warm because you want the icing to set, or room temperature is fine. You will love this recipe.